Hello, hello. Happy Thursday, everybody. Getting a little bit of a later, 6-minute later start here, but tuning in. Candle going here. There we go. Get some music going. A little loud there. Okay. Hello, hello, Tarun. How are you? Hi, Nova. Yes, you are. Hello. Hi, Reg. What question should I put on my little Q&A today? I haven't figured out what question. Let's see. Maybe what are your Friday plans? What's one thing that made you happy today? What do you guys think? It is, because it's an old Italian Renaissance painting. If it was something that was like a random different type of art, but it is. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Mohammed. How are you? Welcome back from Monaco. I think, were you here yesterday or the day before? Hi, Eloise. How are you? Eso es Eloise. Con un French accent. En español. Arranged marriage or love marriage? That should be my question. Yeah, I guess how common in India is it to have arranged marriages? Is that a thing? Oh, Lily. Okay, Lily. Yes. Okay, so now I'll remember. Reg is Lily. Reg is Lily. I'm glad your dad got back from Dublin. Do you know what he got yet? Were you right with thinking that he got your mom a Valentine's Day gift? I'm sure he did, right? Especially if your mom was dropping hints like that. Oh no. I hope that's a good Hopefully. There you go. We'll do a little gratitude today. How about that? Very common, since arrange less common, love, arrange. Very common arranged marriage is less common as love because dad doesn't allow, because dad not allow strict parents. I guess because their parents are strict, they prefer arranged marriages. I feel like especially when it comes to, like a lot of money reasons too. There aren't, like, for the people that are like the ultra wealthy in the US, it's not necessarily an arranged marriage, but it's definitely encouraged for different families, with like the Hiltons marrying into the oh my god, Nikki Hilton just married somebody, Rothschilds, like, you know, at that level. I'm good, Lily. How are you? Oh, you're jealous. There you go. So that means he did good. I'm 32. Hi, son. I have been pouting for the last hour. He hasn't even noticed. He's probably working to pay for the hi, Leva. Pay for the gift that he got. But listen, your time will come, and I'm sure he got you something sweet too. You want to get my eyes? Aw, thank you. Yeah, in Monaco and Italy, it's very common for arranged marriages to happen. Oh, I didn't realize that either. Thank you, son. Hi, you. How are you? Hi, Sensei. The man does not need two for a necklace. Here you go. I love that. Yes, high net worth. Exactly. Thank you, Leva. Yeah, my comfy clothes today. The later in the week it gets, the more relaxed I get. I was actually looking at videos last night of like people that are prepping for Ramadan because I follow this woman named Nurka on TikTok that's Balkan. Her family's from Montenegro. And she has like I love watching her cleaning videos because she makes me so motivated to clean. And she started to do like so then she is Muslim, so I was on Ramadan talk. And then all these people like were doing like their meal prep, so it was very like I love watching videos like that. My birthday is in March. Do you want to take a guess? Oh, decorations. I love that. Yeah, I love the color, like the colors too. It's so sweet. A Muslim in Monaco. Yes. Yeah, I like all religions. I love that. Hi, Victor. Inspirational thought for the day. Focus on gratitude. That's the theme of today with my little question. What are you grateful for today? What kind is arranged common? It's more common. I mean, definitely people like more like significantly less arranged marriages here. I actually don't know anyone in my life who's married that has had an arranged marriage. The divorce rate in the US is also, oh, we're both Lily. I love that. The divorce rate in the US is also 50%. Hi Hazara, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Love to you. You don't have Muslims in Monaco. Is the primary religion Christianity or Catholicism? Yeah, but it's more like people meeting through work, people meeting like just kind of through normal daily interaction in the US here. Yeah, I'm grateful for having the ability to walk. I love that. I love that. Hi, Ghost. They want to go. Everyone knows everyone. No one here is Muslim. That's so interesting. Yeah, I guess because it is so small too. So it's like there would be such small pockets. Good morning. Yeah. Oh, it's break. I love that. Yeah, I think there were a lot of teacher conferences happening this week, if I'm not mistaken. We had gone usually around President's Day weekend here in the U.S. in February. I think that's this weekend, actually. Yeah, it's Monday. We would have Monday off, and that would be like a vacation, vacation spot. Very much Catholicism. Okay, that makes sense. Notre Dame. Yeah. Hi, Ada. What's the difference between Catholic and Orthodox? I don't know enough about the Orthodox religion or that variation. I do know my RA, who is like the when you go to university, right? Like you have another student who's like responsible for keeping all the other students in line, usually an upperclassman. And my RA Dimitri Florakis, he was Greek but from New York. And he was Greek Orthodox, but I don't know like the specific religious rules, but it does follow like a vein of Christianity. I just don't know like specifically. I think they also have saints in the Orthodox religion. Catholicism has saints, but not all Christians believe in saints. So it depends. There's a lot of different breakdowns. Yeah, there are a lot of Muslims in America. I was saying, I don't know if we were on yesterday when I was working for another company in corporate. I worked with a lot of Egyptian Muslims that were in like the tri-state area, but there's quite a few. Yeah. The melting pot. We only have churches here as well. That's so crazy. Yeah. So high love, marriage, arrange less common. Yeah, India, we have Guruji who sees charts of both girls and boys and try to find which matches. Oh, that's so cool. Yes, like compatibility. Yeah, people do that less so for Vedic, more so for Western astrology. But it's not like as ingrained into the culture in the Western world as it is as common in India. If I'm going to be honest, I would get jealous in relationships. My thoughts would drive to think, yeah, I mean, listen, you know that you're an overthinker. I think that like, you know that that means that you're an external processor. So communication is important for you. Yeah, would love to have a Muslim friend. Absolutely. Oh yeah, Lily, it's sunny today, but this is what it looks like. That's the backyard view. I'm sure Benny will come down and join us. Describe my last dream. I had a dream last night that was so weird. It was actually, from what parts I remember, I was like able to track my friends and family's location in like real time, but it was like you know how you can like on the iPhone they have like Find My Friends or like Google Maps, like you could share your location. It was like that, but it was like real life. Like I was able to like float and kind of like fly above the world and see where they were. It was so weird. Yeah, even if I don't have a Valentine's, might give me tips that might be in the future very helpful. I think for Valentine's Day, like looking to celebrate Valentine's Day, like being very intentional. It's not about how expensive the gift is, although it's nice if you could do it, right? But like more so about like the intention for just coming back together. I think that life, especially for us in North America, is very busy and hectic and very like work focused. So like coming back and having intentional time with your partner, doing something you both enjoy to catch up. The older you get, the more special that becomes. I love animals. To be alone for Valentine's, that's okay. Yeah, that makes two of us. Yeah, there you go. We could have virtual Valentine's Day. Today I'm grateful for catching up. Hi, Nabu. With a friend. Oh, that's so nice. In another city oh, that's so nice. Aw. Yeah. Really awesome. Hope you try. Yes, I'm actually, yeah, sorry, Nabindi. I know. No, I can't do that. That would get me in a lot of trouble in America. I appreciate that. Maybe I should screenshot your request and then put that in the video so I have my friend Tarun to save me. But like here, like especially when it's out of context, since I'm obviously a white person that's American, that wouldn't necessarily go over well. Hi, Cyber. How are you? Grateful for being alive. I love that, Simo. Your break isn't that long, so oh, so you're on a okay, I understand. I had a dream last night. I saw 3 dogs outside my backyard. I think they were great. Oh my gosh. Protecting you. Oh, I saw my grandma in a dream last week. She passed away oh my gosh, the next day. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that stuff like really spooks me. Absolutely. I know, I understand. Hi, Gabe. Hi, Farouk. Thanks, Michael. Do you know how to use Kabbalah magic? So I read up a lot on Kabbalah because I use a system called Human Design, and it's representative. There's an overlap with the Tree of Life and Kabbalah. So I actually did take a class with one class, actually, it was at a local coffee shop 2 years ago. That was a mini workshop on Kabbalah from a rabbi that was like local to the area. So it was really interesting. I really like it, but I don't know enough about like how to fully apply or like decode all of that, or I guess the magic part. Shay. One fun fact about myself. What's something fun? I don't know. I mean, I used to want to be a fashion designer and I started sewing again. I don't know how fun that is for people. Hi, Ray. I'm from North America. I love both the dogs and cats, Ada, but I have a cat right now. I'm grateful that I'm talking more, improving my social anxiety. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't do music on here like that, Thakor, but I'm sure it's amazing. Matt, I'm grateful for the 3 eggs in my fridge. I love that. I love that. I am white as hell. I am. I don't know what question to ask. That's okay. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Good morning, Hunter. What's your thoughts on Palestine? It's okay if you can't answer. Yeah, I mean, it's horrible. I know friends that are actually, there's a couple people close by that I know, more like acquaintances, just from like social like gatherings in my neighborhood, that have family that they are Israeli, right? But then also like friends that are Palestinian. One of my roommates is Palestinian in college. It's just like, I don't understand why, like, the violence and kicking people out. It's just horrible. It's a level of violence that I can't wrap my head around. And I don't know, I'm not educated enough in politics to, frankly, speak on it more than that. Just because I don't like to talk about things that I don't have enough of a grasp on. Hi, Donra. Yeah, I first came on one of your previous streams with an unsolicited water reminder. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, it's awful. Safe place to live. I love that, Shub. Thank you, kids. Oh, this is the Laneige. It's berry, the lip balm. Hello, Zoe. My eyes are real. how to actually stop procrastination. So as you guys know, I love my 15-minute hourglass timer, sand timer. So I'll use these. I set timers a lot to help, and then doing a countdown from like 5 or 3, 2, 1 to get up and do something, even if it's just for 5 minutes, will help you to kind of get out of the overthinking. Sometimes with procrastination, we think ourselves into exhaustion, and it would be less tiring to just get the thing done. Thank you, Vizara. It's an old Italian Renaissance fresco. Yes, cheers, Donra. Would you still tip if you got bad service in a restaurant? Yeah, it depends on, I've never been to a restaurant where I've had like bad service. Usually if I've ever had bad service, it's literally because you could tell the server is like overworked, like they have too many tables, but they don't pay servers in most, like 95% of restaurants in the US, they don't pay servers a livable wage. They rely on tips, so I'm not going to take money away from people like that if they're having a bad day. You know what I mean? Love to you, David. Yeah, I'm grateful for being in your live. Thank you, Lily. I appreciate that. It's so nice to connect with you. Yeah, Ghost, I hope you can enjoy the rest of your break. No, Ryan. Turkey. Aw, yes. I've only been to Turkey once, but I really want to go back. I'm grateful for my Yeti outside. I love that, Nate. Hi, Mohammed. Yeah, thank you, Leba. My favorite Indian food. I mean, I've really only had the basics. So, but I was saying yesterday, there's a specific restaurant that was a restaurant that I started going to in high school when I could drive and I got my first car. And the kebabs that they had there were really good, but also, obviously tandoori chicken, and their mango lassis too. But I had the basic chicken tikka masala. Other than that, and naan, like basic girl over here. Thank you, Muhammad. I just wish everyone could live in peace, a world free from racism and politics. I know. I wouldn't say that, but I don't want to get I understand. Yeah. Yeah. I love that, Clara. It's a breath of fresh air. Usually when people don't know about something, they just make stuff up. I know. Oh, well, I think people, like, there's a misconception that, like, just because I'm online, like, it doesn't, like, as we know, just because someone's online doesn't mean that they're smarter. So for me, like, I can only go off of, like, what I've experienced in real life with the people that I know, like, in my lived experience, or what I've read or educated myself on. And even then, like, right, like what we see in the media and what we try to educate ourselves on is not always reality, you know? So it's like having to use layers of discernment to like understand and make the best educated guess for what your values and your morals are. But I agree, too much suffering everywhere. And I think everyone can agree with that. You know, like when we're actually talking like us in a live, there's 19 of us together here right now. And we really talk to real people and not like this anomaly that's like this anamorphous blob that is like the giant concept that is the internet. And we start really talking to people one-on-one. That's where more of the real like work happens, where we're like, oh, there are still good people in the world. Like you guys that are here, we've really only built our community here in 2 weeks that I've been chatting with you guys. And we already have so many good people that are here. So like, that's what gives me hope in humanity, is that there's people who are still open-minded and curious and cautiously optimistic and, you know, all those things. So yeah. Yeah, we were talking about Iran as well the other day. Hi, Justin. Let's see. Oh my God, the Epstein files are horrible. The more that comes out, like I can only read so much because my stomach literally just turned thinking about it because it makes me nauseous. It's horrible. Yeah, hatred and pure ignorance. Exactly. Exactly. I have my friend and client Faiza has family. She's the only family, I was saying this yesterday, and her sister Raf, they're the only family members, is like their immediate family that are here from Iran that immigrated to the US. It's horrible. How can I, oh my, yeah. My little, it's bubble bath by OPI. I'm very basic. Yeah, they don't consider them human. It's horrible. Yeah. Yeah, what's your worst date, if you're okay telling us? This is actually so funny. So back when I was in college, Tinder was just like a thing, right? So I was on Tinder and I matched with this guy that was older than me, right? Probably by like almost 10 years. And I was like 21, 21 or 22 at the time. So we met at this Mexican restaurant and he was really nice, like good conversation, like talking back and forth via message. And like he got there and I was like, oh, he's a little awkward, but like that's okay. Like everyone gets like nervous. And I was like, I liked him, but I was like, I just couldn't see myself dating him. And also the age difference was too big. And he messaged me when he got home and said that he stepped in dog poop on the way back and then like was mad at me because he stepped in dog poop on the way back. And I was like, how is that my fault? Like, I think we should just call this a wash and like, good luck to you. But that was technically the worst date. So it didn't actually happen on the date, but like after, it was so bad. So bad. I just felt bad for him. I was like, oh, wow. Sorry, I'm far back in the chat here. I've not been to India. My biggest fear? I'm not afraid of a lot. I think I'm more scared of humans than anything else sometimes. The negativity in the world. Oh, struggling with math. I understand. I would love to come to Dubai. Exactly, a normal human. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Dad. I know. He's not, Lily. Oh, wait. No, he is. Wait. I'll show you guys. Hi, Benny. He's like, why are you sharing the camera with me, Mom? Thanks. Thanks for the subs. Let me try to catch up. Yeah. Sorry, I'm going to put you in timeout if you're spamming 6-7. I am not 13. Let me see. Where was the... Hello. I know. Hi, Seshu. How are you? Name a soccer player. I'll say Messi. Messi and Ronaldo are literally the only two that I know. I know, there's a lot of people. That do weird things. Hi, Lone Survivor. Nice to see you. Hi, Prati. Sorry. Egypt, I love that. Welcome. I'm from North America. My husband is not in the chat, no. My husband's working right now. He's upstairs, but he's working. I know. Listen, hi Swas, compared to some chats or some lives, like when you guys scroll on the Shorts live feed, like even if you were scrolling before you got here, like feels tame in comparison. Like what I'm doing at least, I'm like, oh, like what is going on here? Like it's like the wild effing west on YouTube live. It really is. I know. Here's some extra coffee for you. Hi, Bangladesh. But, like, I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, the layers of things. I saw one lady that her live is literally just eating cornstarch. I was like, okay, do you, girl? Like, go off. Like, oh, my God. The Birth of Venus by Botticelli. Some from India. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of people from India that are here, which I love. I love that it's diverse. More diverse than TikTok. One good thing about the U.S., one bad thing about the U.S. The good thing right now is that, like, comparatively to a lot of places, we do have a lot of freedom and autonomy because our country is so big. The negative part about it right now is literally our politics and how violent and disrespectful it's become. There's no decorum anymore. There's no, like, grace. Yeah, my dad is next to me because he saw my pout and he can't see his princess upset. I love that. You're like, time for a third blush. No. Thanks, Lone Survivor. I want to travel to every country and see all the different cultures and meet different people. I love that. Yes, I'm right there with you. Yeah, Benny's the best. Thank you, Leba. I think animals go to heaven. My mom was pregnant. She told me she was craving clay. Yeah, well, it's usually it's a that's an iron deficiency. When people have different cravings in general, you are deficient in some vitamin that you're being depleted of. Yeah. Hello, hello. Let me see. If someone is born in a different religion and sincerely believes in it because that's how they were raised, is it fair for them to be judged for not believing in Jesus? What fault is it of theirs? I love that question because I actually was just talking about that to my husband 2 days ago because his dad was a pastor, and he was raised, and so was I. Like, we were born into Christianity. And so they... who am I to judge? Like, I am not the person that, like, I'm just a person like anybody else, right? So, like, having my human perspective on judgment like that, I think that when we cross over to the other side, I think that we're judged more on, like, the loving kindness in our heart. I don't know, because I don't really have, like, I see value in all the religions, right? So it's, like, even people who don't believe, they say, like, if you don't believe in Jesus, you'll go to hell. Like, I think that if somebody's good, because I've met people that are Muslim or just, you know, born and raised in an Islamic based country, right? Religious country, that are nicer than some of the people that I went to church with as a kid. Right. So it's like, for me, I look at someone's character and their values. And if they're a good person that's respectful and kind, that to me, like, they can't hide behind a label pretending to be somebody that they're not. And I think we're seeing that in a lot of places right now. Sashi, I want to ask you a long time. You see the Apple company started a garage. Yes, today I have a movie recommendation. Oh, Telugu. I'm going to write that down, Seshu. Where's my pen? I love that. Thank you. I wrote that down. I'll report back. Pratik, I'm grateful for being reminded that in spite of all that doesn't go as planned, I have everything else to be grateful for. I love that. I love that. I love that. I look like I'm at a spa. I love that. Thank you. Chandler, R.I.P. I love Chandler. Sorry, I'm going back and forth in the chat here. I'm good, Segun. How are you? What should I ask for? Oh, I love makeup. I actually just did like a makeup video short for you guys that I'll post because I had quite a few of you that were asking about my makeup the last week. So I made a short about that. So I'll post that later today, probably right after I get off the live, actually. I've really been looking for like new handbags or sneakers. Like, I love getting new handbags or shoes. So maybe something like that. Hi, Danny. I forgot. Sandra Bocelli. I know, right? It's so good. Grateful for your mom. Always giving me food to live and putting a roof over my head. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I wish I didn't do that. Thanks to Weird ASMR guy using his dentures. I'm telling you, you can't make it up. Like, you know what? Like, that's why when people come to me and they're like, how do you, like, have confidence online? Or how did you go live on TikTok? I'm like, just scroll for a little bit on YouTube Live and you'll feel okay. Oh, do you really have an iron deficiency, Ferrari? Oh my gosh, there you go. Hi, little birdie. Thank you. I just wanted to see people playing the guitar, literally. Hi, Scotland. Yeah, mental health, absolutely. Good morning. Thank you. I'm grateful for another day. I love that. Hi, Sunrise. My take on Chinese astrology. I love it. I think it's really fascinating. Hi, Jaden. Hi, Sid. And the Pope is coming to my house. Oh my gosh, he wants to see my grades. There you go. I mean, listen, if he's checking on you because for leaving the Vatican to come to you, then your grades better be good. I haven't met a poor person before. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Hi, Mir. Let's see. Thank you, Deb. Oops. Let's see. Sid, I'm not from Britain. My family's from Britain. Vay, we were having such a nice conversation when you were here last time. When's the last time I was exposed to the sun? I was outside yesterday, but I'm always as fair. Thank you, Carlos. Nice to see you. My favorite makeup company. Ricky, I love that. My favorite makeup company, I like Clinique. That's what I wear on my skin the most. Oh, sodium, potassium ions. Oh, that's interesting. Wow, so check, Seshu has the answers for any type of things like that. Yeah, water. I have the East Coast water accent. Oh, guns, I love that. Yeah, swastik. Right? I know. I like when things like begin and end with the same letter, you know? Love from Pakistan. Hi, Zarix. ASMR, I know. The tapping people like a lot, but you're anything but good. I have done astrology, yeah. Not on these lives usually, but I do a lot of videos about astrology on my page. I know, yes, Shumu, yes. Aw, thank you, Riv. I actually just did a video about it, so I'll post the short after. Oh, I love that. Love you, your hairdresser. My name is Brenna. Yeah. What did I eat today? What did I have? I had toast with peanut butter for breakfast, and then I had a turkey wrap for lunch, but I'm debating what I want for dinner. Something green to balance it all out. I love walking, and I love a bar, which is like a dance fusion class. And I'm a Pisces, Jaden. To be alive last year, I had 2 heart attacks. Oh my gosh, lung failure, brain damage. Oh my gosh, that's awful. Wow. Kudos to you for getting through that. That's amazing. Any advice for the upcoming generation? Oh my gosh. Give less of an F about what anyone thinks about you. Like, it doesn't matter. Anyone who's it's like I feel like most of what I see right now are people who think that it's cringe to even like be alive and breathing. So which is like, okay, like I don't want to live my life that like, you know, nervous and stressed. So yeah. Aw, thank you, Smoke. Nice to see you again. Yeah. Pakistan, there you go. I am married, yes. I did have a beach near my house. Yeah, about like 20 minutes away. Yeah, I hope you live a healthy life too. That was sweet, Ada. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, lots of streamers have a dead person's personality. So funny. I think I read that. Yeah. Oops. Grateful for the sun. Absolutely, Bree. Pakistan. The Matrix is calling. Good luck. Bye, Shumu. Hi, Saya. I would love to visit South Korea. One of my friends from college was actually from South Korea. Oh, Cancer. I love that. Sorry, Seshu. Can you copy and paste it again? I couldn't find it. And I don't know what the cusp of magic is. Let me know. Aw. Gurdeep, thank you. You think what other people think. I know. As you get older, the less you care. Like, truly. I know that's such a cliche, but it's like, I've never had somebody, like, I seek out constructive criticism. Like, I'm open to people, critiquing. I think it's healthy for us to have a dialogue, but a lot of people have lost the art of, like, tasteful debate and constructive criticism versus, like just being mean because they feel empty, you know? Last book I read. What was the last book I read? I read this fictional book called Goodnight Paris. I was reading it before bed. I do, Lily. Yes. God gave me. I don't watch anime. I saw that Swass. James Vanderbeek died yesterday. I know, it's so awful. He was from New Jersey and New York, I think. I saw that he went to Drew University and like left to go for to Dawson's Creek or do Dawson's Creek. Yeah, I didn't know he was sick. It's so awful. The society's constantly evolving at a fast pace, so when boomers try to relate to you that they're faced with the same problems as we did, it's not true. I agree. I think that's where, like, I'm thankful, like, I like that about being a millennial, because at least for myself and my friends, like, we're very open-minded, because I remember, like, being 15 and, like, talking to my parents who were, like, one's boomer, my dad's a boomer, my mom's Gen X, and, like, they tried, they didn't mean to be, but like I remember them just like not being able to get it, you know? But I like that for like, I think keeping an open mind, having more of an open dialogue and intergenerational conversation is important. I do like pasta. My teeth look bright, thank you. Hi, Tay. Any advice? Hi, Prish, for an 18-year-old boy. Allow yourself to have fun. You know, experience some sort of joy every day. I know it sounds morbid, but like I go through every day of my life thinking like, if this was my last day, would I feel satisfied that I like felt like my day was balanced? And I think that's an important mindset. Yeah, have you seen the Super Bowl? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, everyone watches, well, not everyone, but most people watch the Super Bowl. I liked it. A lot of people are upset, I think, just because of the people that, like, want to get online and have something to be upset about, because, yeah, it's true. Hi, C, welcome back. Focus on getting a job, stay with family. I love that. That's a good grateful. Oh, I'm a Pisces. Can you give me advice for Fortnite gameplay? That is not in my wheelhouse. Bye, Teddy. I hope you can sleep well, but I hope this is relaxing enough. It's Andrew Tate, your cousin. Yeah, I know of Andrew Tate, but I feel like he fell off. Like, people were like, yeah, exactly. Like, people don't really, like, it's like, this is not 2021 anymore. I'm grateful for everything, and I was born this way. I love that. Hi, Neo. Yes. My rings. Aw, thank you, Neo. Thanks, Leba. I appreciate you being so kind. Coming to my defense. Aw, I feel bad for you guys that feel like have some sort of illness that you're battling. We say, there's like a saying that like, we all have 100 problems. Until you have a health problem, then you only have one problem. Oh, yeah, my friend said that while praying for her exams, she included us in her prayer. Hi, Vimy. However, she felt as though she was pretending when she prayed for us. Does that mean she was genuinely sincere? I remember, like, praying when I was younger, and I think it depends on your age. I think that if you're so anxious about something, sometimes it can make people feel, like, out of body. So, like, their anxiety while they're doing something, it's like, you know, when you are really in your head and you're not focusing on what you're doing, I think sometimes maybe that's what she was talking about. That's the best way I can explain it. I don't know if that was helpful. Yeah, Ada. Well, I almost donated like $20 to his family, but also sharing his donation website all over the internet. Wait, who was sharing the donations? I didn't see that. Hi, Ibrahim. Hi, Abhishek. The newer generations hold assholes for no reason at all. Older people are so nice. You can literally have a conversation with them about anything. Yeah, that's what I saw somebody made a TikTok about how, like, with, like, being a millennial, when someone asks us about something, like, we'll give a very detailed answer, generally speaking. But I think it's to remember that, like, to push to classify and assume something about, like, one specific, like, group of generations is where we start to get messed up. It's the human condition to want to, like, box people in to try to understand something, but we want to make sure we're being objective, not subjective. Yeah, North America. Is that Transformers? I'm Russian descent a little bit, yeah. Internet Archive instead of some random, yeah. Yeah, Pauline. Good night, Riv. Oh yeah, so much Shafiq just got here. Someone said that if we threw all our problems in a pile, you'd grab yours and run back for your life. I never forgot that. That's really interesting. Bye, Leba. That's the Shumu. The chat is always like that. Welcome to YouTube Live. Oh, Capricorn, I love that. Hi, VJ. What's the party? What's BNP? I don't know. Hi, Millie. Welcome. Yeah, Benny's watching on behind here. Thank you, ABC. Oh no. Okay, I think I'm caught up now. So shoot. No, I'm just trying to. There's a lot of people in the chat. I've actually met Millie. I've met your father-in-law before. Hi, Michael. Wow. You know what's so crazy is that your name, that's so wild. Your government name, or at least your YouTube username, is the name of my cousin's husband who passed away in 2021. That's so wild. Hi, 404. And I kind of feel left out in my university, not gonna lie. I started like 7 months ago, didn't really enjoy the company of anyone in my class except 1 or 2 people, but my anxiety keeps me approaching. Yeah, and I think like when you just start something like 7 months ago, like you're still give yourself time. I think the internet makes us feel like we have to rush, you know, and it's like we're falling forward through our day with the advancements of technology. I didn't really have my consistent friend group in college until my junior year, my 3rd year of university. You know, it changes, but like try different things, like be okay to like, you know, it's like, it's more embarrassing for somebody to be mean to you than it is for you to try and be nice to them, you know? Thank you, Fire. I don't take Benny for walks. We play in the house though. Yeah, English is challenging, but I feel like you honestly just start, like I'm sure you're smart, and listening to music translations, also very helpful. Like listen to a song in your native language and look at the translation in English, and that's very helpful. Hi, Emma. Let's see. Yeah. In a month, yay! Turkey, I love that. Fallen angels, Bimmy, like Lucifer, like fallen angel type of thing. Hi, 404. Yeah, I am, Michael. That's why I was like, whoa, like the name like is crazy. Like it's so wild. He was only 42 when he passed. Oh, the film recommendation was Arjun Reddy. Oh, okay, yeah, and watch it in Telugu. Okay, that's what I saw. I wrote it down. Arjun, okay. Arjun Reddy. Thank you for that. Okay, there you go. Yeah, Millie, I was saying that I know your father-in-law. I know you're not really Millie, but yeah. I agree, Tay. The amount of time people spend on their phones is unhealthy for sure. Yeah, my little office space here. It's the rest of my office. I have to clean it. No. Yeah, English isn't that hard if you practice, except maybe things like idioms. Yeah, like little sayings that we have. I do believe in reincarnation. My husband's upstairs. Yeah, it's Birth of Venus by Botticelli. It's an Italian Renaissance painting. What do I do for work? So I'm self-employed. I started these like afternoon lives doing co-working sessions. So I would be like not talking for 15 minutes and then talking for 5. I have been to the UK. And there started to be so many nice people that were asking nice questions in the chat that we grew our community here, following here. And so I was like, oh, I like talking to you guys because obviously I'm a yapper. So But yeah, I'm self-employed, freelance, exactly. So a lot of what I do is based around this methodology called human design, which is a blend of the I Ching, the chakra system, and basically is like I use it as a little bit of a map, if you will, to teach people how to do things that are more sustainable for them energetically. But I don't use it like in lieu of religion. It's not something that I teach people to take their free will away, but more so like a guidance tool, like when you apply to university or college and they do like a personality test to match you with a career. That's what I do. Yeah. Yeah, I will. So, Seshu, either it depends on the country that you're in. I find that, like, for what I can speak to here, and I'll read that in a second, Shumu. It's easy. It was easy for me because I worked a corporate job to save money to be able to leave and make sure I had enough money to work on my business that I have now, which I've had for almost 5 years. But it's like I didn't want the feeling of quitting my 9 to 5 and then being really nervous and putting all that weight into being like, where's my money going to come from? And I didn't want to put that nervous energy into my business. I like feng shui. I think it's interesting. Well, I have an actual question, Seshu. Yeah, how do you find your personality and identity? I sometimes feel like I do stuff only because people do like them. I don't know. I don't know what I am. What are my personality? I usually feel, Tarun, yeah. Like my behavior is fake and like you choose how to react and stuff. I don't know. It feels fake. Yeah, I think it's like you're very aware of like your consciousness, right? Like being a soul, having a human experience, and for me, like it's not like when you see somebody else that they're excited about, like it's okay to try out that thing too because you were inspired by them and that's how you kind of find out what you like. I saw somebody else being a fashion designer and I liked that. So I was like, let me try it. And if I don't like it, I'll stop. But I actually really like this thing and I keep going back to it. So it became a hobby of mine too. One of the kind of phrases that my dad raised me on was like, there's nothing new under the sun. So you're allowed to try things just because other people do them too. It's like, it's not like you're ripping somebody off just because both of you like to use the same color pen or like dress the same way, but I think it takes time to understand. Like I feel the most like myself at 32 now, but it took me 32 years of trial and error to get to this point. And boundary setting is important, but that's different from hobbies. Yeah, Tarun. I'll write your name in the sand. Thank you, Preet. I'm good, lone survivor. How are you? What is God according to you? I mean, I feel like it's just that universal, all-loving energy where like love knows no bounds. It's unconditional. It's very pure. And I think that all religions were trying to explain and find ways to acknowledge and honor the same kind of energy. Yeah. Thank you, Laiku. Where are you originally from? So Michael was actually from Chicago. So if you look up your name in Chicago, and he was born actually in Indiana, in a suburb outside of Chicago, you could probably find his obituary. There'll be a picture of him. He was very tall. He had a reddish beard and always wore a hat. Very Chicago, like hipster. Yeah. Intelligent. Yeah, interested in my story of college. I went to a school in New York City for art history. That's why I have the painting behind me. It's yeah, of course, Shumu, excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, what are you saying? Sorry if you didn't understand what I was talking about. COD, why is there a naked picture in the back? Listen, if you play Call of Duty, you can handle the Birth of Venus Botticelli Aphrodite story. Thank you, Donra. I'm grateful having a good meal every day and a place to go to sleep. Absolutely. I know. How long do you think you could survive in a post-apocalyptic world? By myself, not very long. With my husband, very long, because my husband has that mindset of being somebody that's like prepared for everything all the time. Not like a doomsday prepper, but like he's very, like his brain is very strategized for survival. I think it depends on like post-apocalyptic. Like, I don't know, would I enjoy that, Probably not. Would anyone enjoy it, right? Oh, you learned French, Jaden. I love that. Yeah, we can choose between, we choose between French, Spanish. You can also learn Latin and German in school. Oh, I think you just start. Yeah, I like painting. I've done some painting before. Kind of like a Renaissance woman of sorts. I have a lot of different interests. So, but I love painting. But right now, like, I kind of pick like one creative hobby at a time. Right now, it's sewing. Catharsis is like therapeutic. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Rion. St. Valentine, yeah. Telugu. I'm embarrassed to say I've never heard of that language before. No one would enjoy the apocalypse. I know. I'm like, is that a trick question? Are you sunburned? Or are you always? Or are you always? Well, okay, so I don't tan, if that's what you're asking. But I think that's pretty obvious. You know, I basically am one with my sweater. Okay, I'm caught up. Hi, Higher Observer. I'll read Shumu in a moment. Yeah, but TBH, I don't know. The world is weird. There might be a cult out there that does this. True. Like, listen, if you can think it, there's probably somebody else that does believe it, actually, you know. That's another thing. I kind of isolated myself. My husband's upstairs, from everyone for like 2 months. I went to the gym like 5 times a week. I ate much healthier and went on runs and lost like 20 pounds. So that was pretty, oh, I love that. Yeah, you got to take care of yourself. Having an introverted moment. I love that. I love like not like having bouts of times where I'm not on the internet. Like I take a break. Absolutely. Hi, Parth. How are you? I don't like to be obvious. That's fair. Can you make me a 19? Oh my God. Hugo Boss. I don't know about that. Should a Christian marry only another Christian? Is it considered a sin to marry someone from a different religion? At least here it's not. I can't speak to other places in the world, but like there's definitely people that I know that are from different religions that have married each other. But what happens most commonly, like I have a friend that converted because her husband was born in the Ukraine and wanted their kids to be Jewish, and it's a matrilineal marriage or religion, so it follows the religion of the mom. So it depends. I think it's dependent upon the person, but again, in North America, we have more of that freedom here. And everyone, and then I got back and everything. Like I lost my best friend in the process. I felt like he changed. I'm kind of nervous when I talked to him. I mean, I feel like you're, from what I can gather from what you say, Shumu, like you're also at an age where people are changing so rapidly fast. And the only thing that we can do is control who we are. And maybe it also is like a different version of you that's now coming back after that time that you've gotten to know yourself a little bit better. And giving both yourself and your friend a little bit of grace for change. But when we're younger, it feels like our relationships, like we're so, there's so fewer people, right, that we're exposed to. So as you get older and you meet new people, your perspective can change on, letting people be people, and that we can have one friend that's like your gym buddy and another friend that you play games with. Like not everybody has to have a bestie that fills 100% of your needs and has 100% of the same shared common interest all the time. And so, some people are like need friendships that are a lot more involved. Like a lot of my friends, I don't have any friends that are close besties of mine that I talk to every single day. Because I have friends that understand, like, as you're an adult, as you get older, we're working, we have families, people get married, they start having kids, like life gets busier. And I know that I don't like to feel like my friends are super codependent on me. I'm there for my friends, but like friends that like, I'm there when they need me and vice versa. But we also can have fun together in between. It depends. But I also have friends that don't also live like I have friends that are super close, but also friends that are far away. So I hope that adds some perspective. Yeah, Jaden, I don't know words like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious is gaining popularity. Yeah, it's an old Mary Poppins song. Yeah, my husband's a chill guy. Real, you're mad talented. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Michael. The music playing straight fire shows you got taste. Thank you. Aw, thank you. Likewise, it's nice to meet you. Yeah, he needed me on. I felt sorry, I didn't see this before I started yapping more, obviously, but I felt kind of uncomfortable because of a bad event that happened to his family and they kind of creeped me out. I mean, trust your gut instinct. It's okay to take some time back to see things with a little bit of distance and clarity. I'm not Jewish, yeah. If in your life you meet or see Steve Jobs in live, you're the yes, in real life you're lucky. Yeah. Oh, you saw him live. That's so cool. Yeah. I'm sorry, Seshu. It's challenging. Yeah, yeah. You're like I said, for your age, like you're at that point where like it's like a lot of hormones and people changing what they like and don't like and people being fake and trying to figure out who you are. So it's like I say like you're kind of in the messy middle. It does get easier because you become more like aware of what you like and what you don't like, but you're at that point where like you have the awareness of what self-assuredness looks like while you're still trying to figure out how you feel self-assured and what you like too. And that's like a weird place to be. I feel like it's like 14 is like a liminal space of life in a lot of ways. Not that you're detached, but like it's very very much a transient feeling. Astro and Islam, men are allowed to marry non-Muslim women and they have to respect the religious practices of Iraq. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, lone survivor, forceful conversations bad. Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Wayne. There's no compulsion in religion is one of the key components of Islam. That's so cool. Yeah, kind of extremist. Oh, conversion? Is it? Oh, really? Yeah. Out of a people are the problem. There are so many Muslims that go extreme, but I also feel sympathy. Like so many are from war-torn countries, and when you have been holding, yeah, exactly, since childhood, there's no way to not be that way. I understand. Yeah, it's like I think that you paint like what you're saying, like you're describing such a beautiful, like you can see the nuance of a situation, which is important. Yeah, Shumu, it's understandable. Hi, Jack. It's a Birth of Venus by Botticelli. Yeah. Yeah, the birth of things say that. Hi, Elliot. Yeah, in all aspects of life. Thank you, Shumu. I try to be. Thank you, Pawn. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm happy to help, bro. Hi, criminal. Your face makes me tickly. Yeah, I'd be careful. Hi, Anu. Yeah. Mom? Yeah, yeah, I understand, Seshu. I'm from North America. No, no. Yeah, Jaden, that's not it hid your comment because of that word, but that's like that's not a good word. Aw, thank you, Rob. I'm not, but thank you. Thank you, Pond. I try to be lovely every day. Hi, Kardik. Hi, Bears. Welcome back. TNT, thank you. I think, have you been in here before? Your profile picture looks familiar and your name sounds familiar. Maybe a while ago. Well, welcome back. Hi, Marco. So what I'm doing, so Tarun, who may or may not still be here, was the first one who gave me the idea to try to make curry and roti. So I want to try that, and I want to make a short about all the dishes that you guys from other cultures give me to make so that I can try them. So I need to go get paneer because I want to make the paneer curry there's an Asian grocery store that has it because my normal grocery store doesn't have it. So I want to go and make it. And then do a taste test, and you guys can judge me to see if I made your cultural food good. Obviously nothing's gonna taste as good as the original. Thank you, Rob. But I still want to try it. Yeah, Thai is so good too. There's quite a few Thai restaurants around here. We're bouncing around, user. No specific one. Which series have you watched that made you say, why did I waste my time on this? Game of Thrones. The ending, I was like, this is it. I'm good, Chandra. How are you? This is an old Italian Renaissance painting. Blame old Italian Renaissance for that. Food, yeah, exactly. I have not tried Argentinian barbecue. I guess is that like churrasco? Like churrasco is like the that's like the Spanish way to say like grilled steak or like barbecued steak. But I forget it. What the actual thing is, or no, I'm thinking of like Fogo de Chao. It's like the Portuguese or Brazilian steakhouse. I think that's the closest thing I've had. House of Balloons by the Weekend. I'll have to listen to it. Hi, Kayo. I have not visited Pakistan. I know you have a candle. There you go. But not easy to hit those protein goals with them. Yeah, Jack, that makes sense. Moroccan food, yes. I love someone made there's a Lebanese woman that I follow on TikTok actually that was she made a dish with, it was like she cut up like, it looked like lavash, like that bread, and then fried it in olive oil with pine nuts, almonds, chopped up steak. It looked really good. And I wouldn't have thought to put those things together, but it looked really good. Game of Thrones. Oh, and I binge watch it because I didn't watch it live. I'm giving you a hug. A hug for Thug. But yeah, I didn't watch it while it was on, and I binge watch it, and I was like, I need to like stop watching this because it's like way too much violence in such a condensed period of time. I feel like I'm fighting in medieval war with them, and the ending was just bad. And also the show Lost. I really liked the show Lost, but the ending was a little bit disappointing. But the show itself was good. I loved Echo's character, if you guys have watched it. Oh, barbecue bread. Okay, cool. I'm absolutely open to try Pakistan. Yeah, please do. Anything. Yeah. Come on, Jaden. Yeah. Oh, for curry. Yeah. So people make the paneer part of it. I've not visited Sri Lanka. I would love to, though. Hi, Pakistan. Hi, warriors. Shawarma. Yes. It's an amazing Middle Eastern dish. We have a Halal Guys, which is like a really big like food truck here. Oh my gosh. It's so spicy. Some of the spices, but... yeah, and shawarma is so good. Yeah, with fries. Yeah, the real one's amazing. I know. Yeah, it's like Americans put fries with everything. This is so much better than Twitch. I haven't been on Twitch, actually. I know there's the Just Chatting channel. Lost ending. I don't know that. Yeah. Oh, Italy won in the World Cup cricket match versus Nepal. Oh my gosh. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are upset by that. Brisket, yeah, good brisket is amazing. How to deal with the hangover? Look up Anthony Bourdain's hangover recipe. Some spicy noodle dish. I think is what he recommends. Biryani, yes. Does that also have like I know it's a rice-based dish, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yes, New York. Yeah. Pork or beef, select one. Well, usually beef. I don't mind pork, but it sits heavy in the stomach. Beef too. I actually eat more like chicken, mostly out of any other protein. China also, yeah. Oh yeah. Parth's got you covered, yeah. Thank you. Hi, Mohammed, welcome. A daily necessity, even something simple as oxygen. It's true. That's why I put the gratitude up there today. Rice base kind of looks yellowish. Yes, it looks really good. I think I've had that once before with like it was like raisins in it and like some sort of like, it was almost like a meat, like floss. Like if cotton candy or candy floss was like meat, it was really interesting. It was really yummy. Persian food. Oh, I love Persian food. One of my favorite shows I'm watching right now is The Valley Persian Style. But I love that. Yeah. I know. R.I.P. Anthony Bourdain. Yeah. Yeah, look, hold on. This is what it looks like in my backyard right now. So there's still snow on the ground. I loved college. I think it's good to get an education, so I don't think it's necessarily overrated. I live in a suburb of New York, so I don't know. I didn't vote for Mondami, like in the election, because I'm not a citizen of New York anymore. Not when the election was happening. Hi, Emma. Welcome. Garo food? Ooh, that sounds good. Yes, the Bulldog Ramen. Yeah, there's an H Mart that's close to, like when I go visit my family too. They live close to the H Mart. Oh. But yeah, I have to go to the Asian grocery store. It's so funny. Have you guys seen the like? Thank you. I try. I try. It keeps me engaged too. My brain moves so fast. Sri Lankan. Okay, Kotu, Garo food and Kottu. Sri Lankan. That sounds really good. I can be very mean when I want to be. Yeah, I mean, listen, as a Northeasterner, like we're nice until you're not. That's the saying. But I'm not mean out of spite or to like. I don't find a need to be mean back to people even when they're mean to me. Depends. Not especially online. Like to me, that's irrelevant. But like in person is different. Hi Emma. Yeah, are you born? Or are you grown to be beautiful? Like as in like me personally or everybody? Hi, I'm from North America. Yeah, I have all of my my freckles. My husband calls me a tortilla. Nice day. Thank you, Laszlo. You too. There used to be a kid show called what was it? The Adventures of Laszlo. It reminds me of that. Okay, I'm gonna pause for a second just to finish writing this, and then I'll look back at the chat in a moment. What you see, Benny? Tomorrow's Friday the 13th. I just realized that as I'm writing my little note here. Is that a big superstition anywhere else? I feel like 13 is actually more so a number of divinity. Like they try to make it scary here. No one really, I don't really, there's some places though, buildings in the US that were actually built without a 13th floor. Like they would just skip the number 13, and some high-rise apartment buildings in New York City would make it 14. Isn't that funny? Yeah, Jack. Oh, I love that, Esther. Jack, this is a lo-fi playlist from Spotify. Spotify, if you have it, has a lot of ones like that. I'm not Jewish, no. I was raised Christian, but I don't follow any specific like religious practice. No, all the chest. Thanks, Dr. Bull. Hello, hello. Oh, that's so cool, Seshu. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. Bread and butter. Yeah, ooh, that sounds good. Okay, I think I'm somewhat caught up. Atheist, yeah. Yeah, I'm mostly Irish though. Hello, Discord King. Discord King has left his throne to join us peasants on YouTube. Yeah, not just because I have a candle doesn't mean witchcraft. I don't do that. But usually, like I feel like a lot of my practices, like any kind of like spiritual practices, are more so steeped in Christianity because that's how I was raised. But I don't like. I love talk. We were talking about like different religions yesterday too. Garlic bread. I love that. That sounds so good. Hi, Ahmad. Ahmed, excuse me. How are you? Welcome. Hi, Billy. Chicken masala. Yes, basically chicken tikka masala tikka is a popular Indian dish made with boneless chicken. Yes, I've had that before. I should try that. Yeah, just because I tried Irish step dancing, but the teachers were so mean. I used to cry when I was a kid in Irish step dancing class. They were so, like, angry. I did ballet instead, which ironically, they were nicer. My ballet teacher was nicer. Yeah, chicken kebab too. My favorite dessert, this is very American, but chocolate chip cookies. Hi, beautiful. Hello, hello. The masala. The one chip challenge? Oh my gosh. I don't know if I could handle that. I like spicy food, but yeah. Hi, John. Thank you, thank you. Being alive almost a year ago. Oh, coma. Oh my god, Peter. Well, I'm so glad you're still here. Aw. That's scary. Bonnie Lass, I love that. Hello, England. Happy Thursday. The Catholics are here. Tiramisu, yes. My aunt makes an amazing tiramisu. She's from Italy. Well, she was born, yeah, in Italy. Italy or Argentina, I forget. But they immigrated to Argentina before they came to the U.S. It's The Birth of Venus by Botticelli. Hello, Germany. Hi, Lauren. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, Jeffrey Einstein. I thought we had all these Jeffrey Epsteins today. Hi, Sweden. And then Jaden said chicken masala. Yeah, here they put it on a menu, chicken tikka masala. Is it chicken masala tikka? That's actually the way that you say it. I'll have to try that. Hello, Jaren. It's the way that the light is. It's so bright on this side that it makes this eyebrow look really bright. Hi, Spanx, welcome. I'm gonna move to the US. Where do you recommend I make around 90K pounds a year? I mean, with that salary, if it translates to US dollars, you could really move anywhere. I do know Tunisia, yes. Einstein and Epstein are related. The actual Einstein? Albert Einstein? Yeah. I think it's because it's what the chicken tikka masala in the US is like what the American people can handle. They know chicken. It's what looks safe. I'm going to close the blind.
Are you looking at Benny? You have friends out here?
Okay, there we go. Yes, I was being blinded is what it felt like. More like from sun-kissed to blinded. Need my sunscreen on. I'm gonna burn. How you heard of the cores? I don't think so. Yeah. Hi, Mia. Oh, the national dish of the UK. Yeah, well, the best Indian food I ever had was in London, actually, not in the US. Oh, the drapes. That's true. Yeah, the drapes, the curtains. The curtains is what we say more so. I forgot. We have to get new blinds, but neither here nor there. Let me do this here. Oh, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna run upstairs. I forgot I had chicken in the oven. I'm gonna heat this up. I was like, I smell it. Okay, we're saved. Let's see. I love that Choco. Aw, you have every reason to be happy. I love that. I haven't tried Arabic shawarma. What's the different? Like, what are the different types? Like, I guess I would guess it's a seasonings maybe a little different. Oh, that sounds good. Michelle. I think that does the X sound and it makes a CH sound, right? That sounds really good. I haven't heard that. What's the sum? I don't know what that is. I used to play a game called Criminal Case. Oh, when I was a kid. And the word football always annoyed me. Because it was an American one. And he used to like, and I used to look for real football. Yes. Hi, Buddha. Welcome. That's so funny. Yeah, American soccer is what we call it versus football. Yeah, that's so crazy, Seshu. That's so cool. I've not visited India, Dev, but I would love that. I did feed Benny. We feed Benny in the morning. Syrian shawarma. I have to look at it. Syrian versus Arabic shawarma. Yeah, there's one restaurant close by that I'll get some really good food. I love baba ganoush, the eggplant like dip, if you will. So I have to go. I want to go there again soon. I don't have to go there. I would like to go there soon. Okay. Yeah, I am still live. I am. Nothing shawarma beats street shawarma. Yeah, customized. That's so cool. I love that. I love that. Yes, self-care. No, I haven't, but I think your mom was telling me about them. I can't help myself. I'm sorry. My future wife. There you go. Bye, Jaden. I'll see you tomorrow. Good luck on your exams. Good luck on your exams. Yeah, it is that time. Usually it's like almost, I think, midterm season for a lot of people in university. Yeah. Oh, like, what island are we talking about? There's many island boys, apparently. Unfortunately. Thank you, Gurav, excuse me. Spicy? Yes, spicy tacos are so good. I love, yeah, I'll make a bunch of different things. I feel like there's a lot on my list that I have now that I can try to make that I'm excited for. Let me go back to my list. Oh. Let me do this one here. Aw, thank you, Shu. Yeah, in India, it's like exam period now. So, yeah, grateful to just be here for another day and have an amazing family supporting me, even though I'm going through a hard time. Aw. I'm sorry. That's so sweet, though. I'm glad you have the support. I wouldn't move to India, but I would definitely visit. Reading some philosophy and looking at the moon, exactly. Oh, Peter, I want a big gulp, but they don't sell those in Europe. Yeah, I've only had like one or two, but it's like nauseating because there's so much sugar. I filmed one, so they're so hard. Oh, Shreedy's an accounting part-time job. Yeah, some subjects like just take so much longer to study and to learn. Tay, I don't have a particular, what's it called, singer songwriter that I like only, but I do like Nothing But Thieves, if you've heard of them before. I find myself listening to their albums all the way through. Repeating that class to improve. Yeah, it's exhausting. I feel that. Hi, Shin. How are you? How do I get girls? I have to remember what it was like to be 14 again. I think, like, honestly, people have starting to just like be curious about getting to know somebody. Like, whenever you start any relationship with a friendship and like truly liking that person, like, it shouldn't be just about getting a girl to have a girl, but if you can make a girl laugh and you're respectful, like that, those two things alone, like, confidence is always really important. I don't listen to K-pop, but I don't have an aversion to it. Yeah, there you go. Yo, why do you all want girls plural? One is enough. Yeah. Hi, Aaron. You said the same comment yesterday. We need new material. Hi, Carlos. Hi, Ferrari. Welcome back. Yeah, bye, Seshu. I'll see you. Yes, I'll see you later. I'm not a nurse. No. I would never want to be a nurse. Hell no. Yeah, easy content. That's true. I can't impress a normal person. Tommy, I've literally said the same thing today. We had that conversation earlier, too. I was like, oh, wait. It's like a palate cleanser in the middle of a desert. I'm 32. Like, there's literally somebody that was doing a live that was just eating, it was like the cinnamon challenge, but it was like, cornstarch. I'm like, okay, like, crazy. Hi, have fun. Aw, Brazil, welcome from Brazil. We would always do some crazy funny stuff. Aw, yeah. Yeah, don't be creepy. What's the deal? I don't know, Peter. Yeah. I'm 33. Welcome. Hi, Eric. Welcome. Yeah, and they're not even actually sleeping, right? Grateful means thankful, Angela. Like, what are you thankful for? What are you happy about? I don't watch American football. Yes, not like the other football. Like what is it? What we call soccer. I'll watch it, but I'm not like retaining or paying attention to who anybody is. With your grandpa, I love that. Thank you, thank you. That's The Birth of Venus by Botticelli. I know, both, well, one of my grandfathers, I was only 2 when he passed, and my other grandfather passed before I was born. But I wish I got to know them. Yeah. Yeah, they're not actually asking that question for to actually rate his attractiveness. I actually don't even know what he looks like, to be fair. I don't spend time paying attention to him in that way. This is a lo-fi playlist from Spotify. When I hear Divine Brothers and Sisters, it reminds me of like those spam those spam emails that like, I am a prince that has $1 million to give you, like, from Africa, and like those like emails that like they call like the phishing scams. That's what it reminds me of. That was more popular like before they had a lot of like spam blockers and stuff like that too. Nigerian prince, exactly. Thank you. Yes. We were just talking about the Rothschilds earlier. Yeah. Prince of Narnia. I'm the Prince of Narnia. I just keep the lo-fi on, but I'll listen to any songs that you request after the fact, but I like to just leave it like this one because it helps to be able to like focus for me. Yeah, Shin, I love that. Yes, Dictator the movie, Sacha Baron Cohen, he's so funny. Yeah, I was like that was like the Borat was a big movie when I was a kid. I need to sit up straighter. I've been hunching. What's people theory? Oh, support. Yeah, we got it. We're good. We're definitely a good community here that's supportive of each other. Yeah, Carlos, that's good. Saved by Portuguese once again. 1% by Santos Bravos. Okay, I'll listen to that. Princess of Cheeseburger. Princess of Genovia. Almost got scammed by a scammer. Oh my god. When we were like, I went to the bank once in person when I had to sign some papers in the real life. And the guy that was the bank teller, or like that we were working with, was saying how many people come in because these older people are getting so scammed by AI. They literally think that they're talking to like famous people, and that famous people and wealthy people are asking them for money. I was like, oh my god, like this is so bad. Yeah, that's so bad, Ada. I'm glad you were there. Like, can you imagine these people that don't have like kids that know? Thank you, Shin. Thank you, Shimu. I appreciate that. Hi, Tim. How are you? I do practice meditation and yoga. Hi, Garlic. People's life insurance, exactly. People's like life savings. It's horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I feel so bad for them. How about you, Shin? Do you do that too? Did they really, Ferrari? That's awful. That's awful. That's awful. Yeah, life savings. Yeah. No, but both. Yeah. Unfortunately, I've been on the internet for too long, Dixon. I know a lot. I was on the internet when people created those names. I've been on what is it? Omegle, not Omegle, but we had Uvu and Chat Roulette. We're just talking. Yeah, thanks, Parth. Cheeseburger. You sound hungry. You talk about food a lot, Bree. You should go eat something. Hi, Gary. I do a lot of guided meditations. I've practiced transcendental meditations. I think that's a word. But I'm actually going to be at a conference where they're doing Kundalini yoga too. I've done Kundalini yoga before. I like to try a bunch of different kinds, but I don't gravitate towards one. Yeah, exactly, Timothy AI. Mr. Beast here, people. Oh my god, it's Mr. Beast. It's so true. Yeah, The Office. I think you could have The Office on while you do your math homework. I feel like you could have it in the background. Hi, Shaw. Welcome back. Oh my god, yeah, the chatbots are insane. Sims 2. Cowboy community stream. Pastor is crazy. Yeah, Vapassana. I'll have to try that. Yeah, people are crazy. I mean, obviously. Yeah. One of my colleagues, I could say, Joe, he interviewed me for his podcast. He's a 25-year Kundalini instructor, we would say. I guess you would say Kundalini guru. I forget the proper term, but I've done classes before that, workshops before that too. It's not uncommon. There was a woman that passed away, Guru Jagat, here. But yeah. Awaken, all divine brother, sister. Hi, FT. Meta AI, yeah. I'm good. How are you, Shaw? How are you, FT? I'm good. Yeah. Right? Do you know who that? I don't know if you guys know who that is, but it's also like, I don't know. I feel like for me as a white person, I was like, I want to learn from like an OG, you know? I don't think I could do a meditation for it or a guided meditation for it. Yeah. Try changing the camera direction for what? To Benny? He's chasing the birds. You see him? He's gonna pounce. What's that, Benny? His name's Benny. Thank you, guys. It's Benny hour. Yeah. Hi, Sweden. Yeah, snow. I know. There's a lot of you guys were saying that you either hadn't seen snow before or hadn't seen snow in a while. I know. Anytime somebody over mentions cheeseburger, I automatically know that they're not American. Yeah. His little furry head. Hi, Bang. I'm good. How are you? So now I'm curious too, Garlic, like with Kundalini, like what, because I don't even know who started Kundalini yoga, but what did they do to alter the chakras? Like what part of it do you not find like, pure maybe is the word? Yeah. No, I know you were just repeating what Bree had said. Yeah, he wants to go outside. I always tell him there's so many, we have like bald eagles and birds of prey out here that he would get eaten. Yeah. Yeah, cats over dogs. I listen, I would have a farm. I would love to have a farm one day. That's one of my dream. I haven't heard of that, Shin. Hi, English. Extreme North? I don't know, like Canada? I don't know what lovebirds, like the actual birds, lovebirds. I love mourning doves. We have a lot of mourning doves. And Shumu, I'd be happy to teach you what I know. Hi, Para. How are you? Any random advice for me to follow? Live each day like it's your last one. Not in a dangerous way, but in a day where like you would feel content and balanced doing what you could with the time that you had in a relaxed way. It sounds morbid, but it's true. Yeah. Hi, Za. Yeah. Steve Jobs founded Kundalini Yoga. No more original sentences exist. That was the last one. No, Shin, I haven't heard of it. What is that? What's microcosmic orbit? You want a farm? No, I would love a farm just to be with animals. Nobody else. Unseen energy in which you basically locate the base of your spine. Yeah, Kundalini can only be awakened by certain mantras. Oh, okay. Wi-Fi is good, yeah. No, by myself. It's so funny. This is like, it's so weird. Like, it's so, I don't know if the word, hi, Tara, good morning, is dystopian, but it's like, even though energetically, like when we're online, we can feel, the energy of there's 22 of us together here right now. I am an introvert. So like, I have a 1 hour meeting tonight. I have a couple other things to do for work, admin stuff to do. But like, I truly am an introvert. I just have certain times like this where I'm online. But it helps. Bye, Ada. It helps when I'm like, it's not like I have all 21 of you standing in my office right now talking at the same time. Yeah, nice talking to you, Ada. Yeah, introvert 17 Pro Max. Hi, Nishan. How are you? No, I'm not. Yeah, right? Absolutely. Oh, meditation heals our 7 chakras with heat and cold. Oh, that's so interesting. No, I didn't know about that. I'd try that though. Thank you, Helena. You too. Thank you, Brute. You as well. Thank you. Thank you. That's so cool though. I love how many different types there are. Yeah. Introverts together. You look food. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'll try. Yeah, it's all about balance, right? It's The Birth of Venus by Botticelli. Oh, thank you. Parrot cheeks, yeah. A lot of, in Chinese face reading, I have what's called healer's cheeks because I smile a lot. So when you smile a lot, that's what usually happens. It flexes the muscles in your face. Yes, it's a good goal. Get more info onto YouTube. Yeah, I'll have to look. Bye, garlic. Yeah, I'll have to look at more info about it. I didn't sleep the night before last, so I feel my tiredness coming on. A lot of people are saying that the night before last, they were having trouble sleeping. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, whatever you want. Yeah, because I smile with my eyes a lot, so I guess people are having that. Yeah. You're saying that you are introvert IRL, but you look like a bunch of freaks to me in chat. Yeah, to chat. Yeah, I go live Monday through Thursday. I take a break on the only days I'm not live are Fridays and Sundays. What is even? Yeah, so Bree just wrote the last original sentence. Sweet and sour melancholic Chinese cheeseburger. Those congratulations on winning the most original sentence. Those words have never been strung before together ever. Word salad. I know. Yes, I have to do my measurements because those dials I can switch to my actual measurements. So I have to do that. Thank you, Con. And make sure that I'm actually making a shirt with the right fabric in a way that fits. So I'll be working on that. But yeah. And my goal is to have it done in like 9 days. So wish me luck. Wish me luck. Yes, welcome to New Mexico. This is Breaking Bad. My name is Brenna White. Walter White's daughter. Thank you. Motivation for your exam. Oh my god, what a random. Oh my god. What do you want me to teach you? What's your exam about? You can write your exam questions and I'll help you. Yeah. Complete the fact I woke up today. Oh, I love that, Kay. Likewise. I love that. No, just for me. I'm not that talented to make something for someone else yet. Thank you, Nishan. I'm from North America. Yeah, I haven't watched Better Call Saul. I need to. Thank you, Shin. You too. Thank you, Con. Yeah, I feel like the first episodes are always that way. No, but I am a Pisces like Einstein, if that means anything to you. But probably not. Yeah, but I'm from North America. Yeah, Better Call Saul. I watched Breaking Bad. I would rewatch it again, actually. I only watched it once all the way through. Yeah, Better Call Saul. I haven't watched. I'm rewatching Shameless. I never finished Shameless all the way through, the US version. So I'm rewatching parts of it, but I'm also watching this show called The Valley Persian Style. Your photo didn't reply. Yeah. Hi, Dwadaki. How are you? It's nice to see you. Happy early birthday. I saw The Exorcist. I have seen a ghost before. I do not touch Ouija boards. I do not play with Ouija boards. I don't want to touch anything that feels demonic like that ever. But I was over my friend's house in high school, and two of our friends we were at our one friend's house, 4 of us. two of our friends went into another room to play with the Ouija board, and another one of my friends and I went to like stayed in the other room, and we were like, we're not going near that. And so when they were playing with the Ouija board, like nothing happened, and my friend Michelle and I were like, yeah, like we're not, like I don't want to be anywhere near that. And we were leaving to go to a convenience store nearby to get like snacks and stuff. And so it was like a late summer night, and we hear this like sound, but it's like, you know, when like a hand hits like glass, like that's what it sounded like. And we went into like the little area where they were playing a Ouija board, and there was like a big man's handprint on the glass, and no one else was home, so that was scary. But I didn't see it. There's a couple other, you know, like weird things that have happened, but I'm very firm with my boundaries with the other side. So yeah, I am married. Yeah, I haven't done the Bloody Mary ritual also for that reason. Yeah, Tim, exactly. It was spooky. But the East Coast, like growing up in the East Coast, like New York area, like it's very old, you know? Like there's a lot of history here. Yeah. Hi, Jinwoo. Your name, Jinwoo, your name you were saying is to call you as Fahad, right? Let me know I got it right. Give me a thumbs up. Yeah. For how long? For how long what? Yeah, my birthday's in March. Okay, Fahad. Okay, thank you. Yeah, there's some kids that date in high school, but it's definitely more common once you get to college, like around 20, 24. Yes, for how long I've been married? About 6 months. On March 2nd birthday. Yeah, I try to remember, like, I'm trying to remember, like, okay, Jinmu is Fahad, like, we had, Shab yesterday, that's Aya, like, I'm doing the translation to remember. So, oh, Virgo, I love that. Thank you. Yeah, I've been with my husband for 5 years, but we just got married this past year. Hi, Rob, welcome back. Your first Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day. August 14th, okay. Leo the lion. Oh, okay. I'm 5 years old. No kids. Just my Benny boy, our cat. Yeah, Indonesia, welcome. Welcome. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, no kids, just Benny. Yeah, he's high. Let me see. Let's see if he's... You see his little furry ear. Benny! You say hi to the people? Hi. I'm sorry, I won't disturb your peace. I love you. Yeah. I love that, Praveen. Hi, Luna. Welcome. They do. I don't know what that, like winter. I don't know where that is. Is that a K-pop reference? I don't know. Yeah, well, I guess a budding fashion designer. I do it as a hobby. I ate before I got on. Thank you, Fahad. Thank you. I'm from North America. Yeah, I don't know. K-pop ideal, there you go. Or idol, is that what you mean? Thank you, Vihan. Girl, tomorrow Saturn is out of Pisces. I'm so glad. What signs am I receiving from the universe? She was a fairy. It feels lighter. I feel smarter. I feel like I've gained a lot of wisdom, Dwadaki, like just like going through a lot of life experiences and really like confronting challenges head on and not trying to avoid anything that feels challenging. I feel like with a Saturn return, the best thing, and with any challenges, right? Like it's like the best way, what do they say? Like the best way to overcome something is just to like go through it, you know, like just, you know, complaining about being in a rainstorm when you have no choice but to go through the rain is a waste of time. So I pay attention to that. Thank you, Fahad. Thank you for your little that intention of perfection of protection. Thank you. Thank you, Ren. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, B. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm happy to help. Yeah. Yeah. I'm open to any questions. I'll answer the ones. I'm not a fashion designer, but it sounds so creepy, right? I hope you feel better. But yeah, real life, like, gotta take it one day at a time. That's for sure. That's the internet in a nutshell. Have you come to Dubai? Don't go to Dubai. Right after one another. I'm starting a uni degree next month in a program, and it will take all of my time, and I wouldn't get to experience going to uni with friends. So I was okay with being like an okay student and not getting straight A's because I wanted to enjoy college life in addition to my education. So it's finding that balance in is always going to be important. It depends on, and once you adjust to the flow of university and getting into that routine, it gets easier. Yeah. I'll be lonely in a country for the first time. Absolutely. Blessed never stress is true. I like living in the US, but there's definitely things that need to be changed, but I'm grateful. Yeah, Harry Potter. Typical American things to do. Let's see. It's hard for me to think because I probably I do them not realizing how American they are. A lot of my friends like to travel, we like to read, I live in an area like being in the Northeast where we experience 4 seasons. So like during the winter time, skiing, snowboarding, during the summertime, going to the beach, like things like that, kind of having being able to do those types of things is nice because the beach isn't far from where I live. Yeah, those kinds of things. But I don't know if that helps. Yeah. Yeah, having obesity is a stereotype. Yes, there are people that are like that, but like it's kind of in like middle America statistically. But it's like everywhere's just people like to do the generalizations because they think it's funny. Yeah. Oh, you're applying right now? Good luck. My setup looks like I'm a fortune teller. That's funny. Tehran, yeah, I have my friends. I have a couple friends that are from there. Riz, oh, I do play Wordle, Shin. Yeah, I play Wordle almost every day. What are some neutral color combos for an outfit that will look good every time? I like any type of cream color and brown. I think always look good, like a darker brown. Yeah, oh, it's funny. As you said it, I was answering your question. Hi, gamers. I'm good. How are you? Thank you. Yeah. Hello. I know. All of a sudden it gets late. Yeah. So Shumu, I have my live stream schedule at the top of my channel. But it's 1 to 3 p.m. Monday through Thursday Eastern Standard Time. So it's 3 p.m. right now. I'm gonna be on maybe like another half hour at the most. And then I'm on Saturdays. I show like a version of a chart reader that I use from like 2:30 to 4:30. And I dual stream on Saturdays. I stream on TikTok. And then I'm streaming from desktop on YouTube on Saturdays. So, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Hello. Hi, Nick. Welcome. All Are people still chasing money? Yes. Do people work hard and save money to buy things? Yes and yes. Yes to all three. Oh, Walter White. I love that. That's so cool. Original merch is amazing. My favorite colors are white, green, blue, and purple. Those are good colors. Hi, Sad. I think I'm caught up. Yeah, I have my OPI bubble bath. I want to get them a little bit more, not as much almond, a little bit more square. Do I have legs? I do. I actually have two. Thank you for the engaging compliment. Yeah, it's 3 p.m. Eastern or 15, right? Yeah. A little bit of Russian, but I am mostly Irish. Oh, that's right. Okay. There you go. Oh, you make stickers. That's so cool. What kind do you like to make? Do you wear wigs? It's my outdoor area. Hey. Yeah, a lot of people are very contradictory. Yeah, did you steal the painting from the Vatican? I think I'm caught up. It's about, I think in Celsius, what is it? It's like 30 degrees Fahrenheit today. What is that in Celsius? I'll tell you. -1 degrees Celsius. Yeah, so it's cold, but it's not that cold. Oh, Shumu, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I've been drinking my water. Yeah, it would be freezing. Well, -1 degree Fahrenheit, not Celsius. I'm not registered to either party. Yeah, there's always Simpson every chat. They're all over. Breaking Bad for sure. Walking Dead is like, okay, how many times can I see the same zombie over and over again? It's so redundant. It's not interesting. There we go. Oh, yeah. No, I understand. Yeah, I'm guessing that you like, Sudar, I think you need another kind of platform. Oh my god. There we go. Hello. Yeah, people are crazy. I did before I got on here. Thank you, Fod. I do like Keanu Reeves. Yeah, who wants to define a simp for Peter? Oh, we'll ask the class. Yeah, hello, hello. Thank you, thank you. I'll only be on for a little bit longer. I'm reaching the end of my usual streaming time. Hello, hello, India. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Hi, Jewel. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Whatever you have to tell yourself. Hi, Bot. How are you? Nice to see you. There we go. Cool. Yeah, I actually do. Let's see. 2 more hours? I know. I know. Are you in Discord? I'm not. No, you're not weird. You're sweet. I have to figure out where else to go. I've only been streaming on YouTube for like 2 weeks consistently. Yeah, I'll never forget the OGs, Bot. Absolutely not. Am I sim for asking a political question? No, I feel like that's normal. A lot of people like to talk about politics online. No, Peter. Yeah, the painting is the Birth of Venus by Botticelli. You could buy it online. I'm from North America. Hi, Carlos. You're just a fake, Bren. I know, you have me all figured out. No, but I am at the end of my life, so my body always knows when I am starting to come to the close. Yeah, but my Instagram. Chick, bro. I know, bro. But there's the assumption on YouTube, like people like to push it all into one category. I do. I like reincarnation. I like talking a lot about that too. No, I'm not a Trumper. No. Yeah. Thank you, Jay. Southern Mexico. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Yes, I've been to Mexico before. I'm a Pisces. My sister told me that she is sad and then ordered McDonald's. I love that. Yeah, the art is real. Yeah. But it's not it's the Birth of Venus by Botticelli. Yeah. Yeah. I love that. I'm good. How are you, VJ? It's nice to see you. I know the FBI was here yesterday, so I think the CIA is here now too. Hi, Fred. Welcome back. I've been to Turkey in Asia, but I have not been to anywhere else besides that. Thank you, O. The FBI open up. Thanks, not. I got there's a lot of people like that yesterday. A hamster? Oh my god. Hamsters die so fast, it's awful. Yeah. Oh, there you go. The CIA is back. I'm good. How are you? Thank you, Carlos. Yeah. Oh, Pisces. Yeah. Pisces take very... Hi, Emma. Take very problems. I think we're like sensitive, but not like, or emotional, but I wouldn't say, like, I don't find myself to be as sensitive as Pisces. Like, I'm aware of things, but I'm not like I'm not crying myself to sleep. Thanks, Shivu. Thank you, Luis, you too. I have not had magic mushrooms, no. Thank you, sir, I appreciate that. Oh, you're a Pisces, all the Pisces. I've watched Sopranos, yeah. I've watched Sopranos. But I just watched it for the first time like 2 years ago. And then Mad Men, I've started watching it, but I haven't watched it like it all the way through. I actually really liked Severance. We were talking about Severance the other day. And I've been to the building where they had... Oops. I've been to the building where they filmed it, actually. No, Grand Theft Auto. Elite soundtrack in Grand Theft Auto. Yeah. Severance is television propaganda. My Russian female friends have a lot of attitude. Really? I'm in North America. Hi, Logan. Welcome back. I did watch Stranger Things. Absolutely. I love it. Yeah, Logan says that every time. Mohammed. What's 111 for you? Yeah, it was cool. I like my friend, one of my friends is a photographer, and he did one of the photography, what's it called? Like events, or he was a photographer for one of the events. Sorry, I started reading something. Hold on. Oh, there we go. To get a couple of those things done too. Okay. Hi, Sheep. How are you? What season of Friends? I also watched Friends recently, but Severance I liked. I'm a city girl. Yeah, Stranger Things was bad, but yeah. Sophia. Oh, which season? I don't remember what one it was, but I liked when Max came in, the season at the mall. I think it was season 4 or 5, but I don't remember. Oh, sweetie, cutie. Yeah, they are. It takes a lot to real life can be overwhelming more than just the chat. Like for me, I don't like, it's just people talking to themselves sometimes too. But it's like the internet, like you have to expect it when you go on. You know what I mean? Like it's just kind of like the nature of YouTube Live. And it's like there's a lot happening, but it's not, I like I said, I'm a millennial. I've been on the internet a long time. I've seen way worse, right? So I don't know, but people like to argue for no reason. Usually, like around 3 o'clock is like when all the American kids get off from school and like they run to YouTube because they're waiting for the bus. Like that's when you see like a lot of that change too. But before that, I get everyone that is on the other side of the world. But we have a good community. There's a lot of other people that that come in that I usually talk to. But yeah. But yeah, so like I said, I've been on the internet for a long time, so it doesn't take a lot to scare me. I'm actually 65. Hi, Ghost. How are you? Yeah, you have another break. That's good. Who is this woman? What's your guess? Yeah. I hope you have a good break, though. Yeah, originally I started these lives because since I work from home, I do like co-working sessions. So I'll take like 15 minutes on. That's why a lot of you guys that have been here as the OGs, like Mr. Bot and Tarun and a handful of other of you, will use that a little bit, and then I'll check the chat in between. So I have my little dual monitor set up here that I will check on and off, back and forth. Yeah. Yeah. So I know no one answered you for what a simp is, or a fridge. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to be a astrologer. Yeah. Hi, Faye. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm grateful because I quit my stressful job. Only 2 months I worked there, so stressful. I'm grateful for my fiance and my parents. I love that. Yeah, I'm so good for you for getting out. You should not take for granted support network if you're lucky enough to have one. Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. I know, not taking things for granted for sure. Yeah, I'm not 65. Oh, I'm skipping the learning center. I don't have missing assignments. Good. I love that. I love that. Yes, they let me back out. They let me back out to talk to the internet. I got a hold of my phone. I escaped. Yeah, I know, Shu. You have to sleep soon. Absolutely. I don't know. That's just the nature of the internet, right? Like, it just kind of happens. Bye, Shumu. It was nice to talk to you today. I'm going to head out to get on with the rest of my day in the not so distant future, so I won't be too far behind you guys. What else did I want to write? I had a couple other things. And then I'll be back on Saturday. I won't be on tomorrow. Oh, I'll flip this again. This will be our last little 15-minute round that we can do. Let me see here. Okay. So let me do this, and then I'll check back in the chat in a minute or two. Okay, outline for presentation. Oh, I have to do this as well. Oh. Aw, I'm sorry, Oreo. That's so nice to be grateful for that, though. Go to... Oh, I've seen a lot of videos proving futuristic. That's so cool. Yeah, absolutely. To get to see another day. Yes. I think I'm caught up. Hi, kids. Nice to see you again. Hello, hello. What's hello? Bye, Parth. I'll see you later. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Hi, Abdullah. Welcome, welcome. Yes, exactly. Okay, let me see. 2, and then I have to write a couple other things. Happy birthday, Kay. Oh, Maryland. Abdullah, you're the entire state of Maryland. There you go. There you go. Hi, Mom. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Bye. Sorry, I'm getting rid of all the people that were blocking the ones that ghost like you that I actually want to talk to. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Pakistan, there we go. That's so cool. What's one of the next things I would like for you is to give me advice and understanding of others. Yeah, I guess like, oh my gosh, what part of understanding of others? I think it's also to know that you can't always understand other people. You know, like it's deciding who it is that's worth understanding and who it is like you just rather go on with their day. I'm Eastern European, but I'm from North America. But my genetics. Yeah. It's The Birth of Venus by Botticelli. Oh yeah, sounds good, Carlos. Thank you, thank you. No. Just because I want to be able to talk to people that are actually relevant in the chat. There we go. Yeah. Glad you're so secure. Don't give a fuck about the ants. Yeah, well, I mean, it's just engagement. Like, I think it's embarrassing for people, Bedoy, that they're not more embarrassed to, like, stay in somebody's comments of alive. You know? Like, but it's like, for them, it's like, oh, like, that's a little bit more cringe. Thank you, Max. You too. Like, taking time out of your day. But like I said, I've been on the internet for a long time. Relevant enough for you to keep coming back on all your burner accounts. But regardless, it's view time for me, so, right? Yeah, it's so cringe. Glad you give him some purpose. I know. For me, it's like, oh my God, like to sit with that level of like awareness or not being able to connect with yourself to do something important, like that's crazy. But you know, if that's what they want to spend their time doing, like how many accounts do you have to do that? But obviously it's like, you know, all in the same, I know. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people like that, it's like anger, but it like a lot of neurotic people on the internet too. Hi, 1,000, nice to see you. Yeah, here's a small category example. The people we know or watch when they get angry, instead of adding wood to the fire, add some advice to their life. I don't know. Yeah, here's a small category of people we know or watch when they get angry, instead of adding wood to the fire. Well, it depends. Like, I feel like if there's certain people that I would try to, like, are they actually open to get advice from? You know? But it depends. Hi, Amanda. I love that. It's The Birth of Venus by Botticelli. Yeah, a lot of email effort. Exactly. Well, usually, like, it's just a matter of, like, going on and having enough, like, that's what they do. Like, that's what they have time for. Or what they want, that's what they want to make time for. Hello, mister. Thank you. I want to know, if you want to know about Irish Gypsy from the UK, there you go. Oh, is there the film like that? That's so funny. Hello. Hi, Bali. Welcome. The king has been dethroned. I could do this all day. But it's, yeah. Yeah, they're open to get advice from a streamer. Yeah, they're open to get advice from, that's a streamer to watch. I want to be like a glowing berry. Yeah, I think, like, really finding out, like, what it is that you want to talk about and be known for. And taking the time to not be known, you know, focusing on the time to be known for the things that you want to be known for, the things that you want to talk about. But no one can make you talk about things you don't want to talk about, you know? Yeah. The king has returned. I'm actually impressed at the setup that you have, like, all the different profile pictures, too. I know, Cora, you said that before. Thank you, Let. Yeah. Hard to find. Play hide and seek, exactly. Hi, Sid. Welcome back. I know. What religion? Because we had a good conversation the day before last, right? Like, what does the pharaoh believe is evil? But what does the pharaoh believe in? Is it? I think Kundalini was what you came to say that you were interested in. When this timer goes is when I'm off for the evening. The pharaoh was evil? Are you grateful for aliens? Is that the gratitude? I'm grateful that I have a home to rest after a hard day. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that, Katie. Thank you, Mr. Abdullah. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Katie, you too. Hi, Yusuf. It's nice to see you too. Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm accepted. Sid, were you saying that, did you tell me that you had another name that you go by? Were you Aya? I don't remember. Oh, like the Pharisees? Is that what it comes from? Vedic Kundalini serpent energy arises. Okay, that's nice. I wish I had patience to watch Supernatural. I know, I haven't watched it all either. There's so much. There's so much. Too much to catch up on. And I feel like when shows have so many seasons, like after a while, it just starts to get boring. Like, it's just like, okay, I'm ready for something different. I'm going to finish up my next couple tasks. And then I need to get my phone back. My phone's also dying. I'm on 8%. Hi, Lucian. How are you? I know. FT's like, wait, I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to talk here. Yeah, you can there's like a way, if you Google it, totally, like there is a way to go and do it. There's a Reddit thread about it to make it simpler. I haven't, Bedoy. Yusuf, I'm glad you like the music too. Yeah, nostalgia to the vibe things I already in. And your positive advice, I'm truly understanding. I'm so glad to help. I'm happy to help. Hi, Omkar. What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm the Prince of Narnia. I'm a pro soccer player. That's the beauty of the internet. Anyone can pretend to be anybody that you want. Thank you, thank you. Oh no, you're fine. That wasn't a code. But yeah, I was curious because there was another person whose name started with S yesterday, and I'm trying to remember you guys that are here consistently to make sure. Yeah, Bedoy. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Bedoy. Narnia was so good. I know. You don't need to fight, just enjoy. Some people have a hard time doing that. I just have difficulty with the Google part. Yeah, if you want to, I mean, totally human 6535. Just create another number. Yeah. Hi, James. Welcome, welcome. I know, I'm trying to remember. Here's something to add. If I can imitate the personality of others, how can I break it down to understand or be like you? Get that and trying to say. Do you mean like, what part are you talking about? Like, if you're trying to emulate, and I wouldn't say imitate, but I think like if there's something that you see somebody else doing that you like, if they, let's say, have like a positive outlook on life and you're like, oh, I want to practice being that way more, it takes a while. Like, it's just like running a marathon. Like anything that you want to change when it comes to your mindset, your body, or doing something a different way, like you want to give yourself the time to practice getting better at it. And sometimes people have good days and bad days, you know? Yeah, it's true. Absolutely. Thank you, FT. Why are my pupils so large? Oh, for Squid Games? I mean, well, the thing with Squid Games is that they didn't have a choice, so it's like, you got there. But, yeah. Oh, I do understand the meme, yeah. Yeah, Joel, I understand. This is, what song is this? This is Summer Air by Moonboy. The moon in the chat. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I appreciate that, thank you. Okay. I'm at the end of my hourglass, so I will see you guys. I actually will probably be back on tomorrow, but you guys know my usual flow at this time. So I will see you guys on the other side. So I hope you enjoy. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for being here.